the science behind everyday phenomena, unraveling mysteries. Hey there, curious minds. Have you ever stopped to think about the science behind the everyday phenomena that we often take for granted? It's fascinating how much of our world is governed by scientific principles, and yet, we rarely stop to think about them. So, let's dive in and unravel some of these mysteries together. Let's start with something as simple as boiling water. We all know that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? But did you know that this is only true at sea level? As you go higher in altitude, the boiling point of water decreases. This is because the atmospheric pressure is lower at higher altitudes. So, if you're trying to brew a cup of tea on top of Mount Everest, you might find that your water boils at a much lower temperature. Speaking of water, have you ever wondered why ice floats on water? It's because ice is less dense than water. When water freezes, it expands and occupies more space, making it less dense. This is actually a unique property of water. Most substances are denser in their solid state than in their liquid state. This property of water plays a crucial role in supporting aquatic life during the winter months. Moving on from water, let's talk about something we all experience: gravity. We all know that gravity is the force that keeps us grounded. But did you know that the force of gravity is not the same everywhere on Earth? It's slightly weaker at the equator compared to the poles. This is due to the Earth's rotation and its shape. It's an oblate spheroid, not a perfect sphere. So technically, you weigh a little bit less at the equator than you would at the poles. Next up, let's discuss something that's a bit of a pet peeve for many of us: static electricity. You know, that annoying shock you get when you touch a doorknob after walking on a carpet? That's due to the buildup of electric charges on your body. When you walk on the carpet, your body picks up extra electrons from the carpet, giving you a negative charge. When you touch the doorknob, these extra electrons jump to the knob, causing that tiny spark or shock. Finally, let's talk about rainbows, those beautiful arcs of color that appear in the sky after a rain shower. Rainbows are caused by the refraction, or bending, of light as it passes through water droplets. The light is first refracted as it enters the droplet, then it's reflected off the inside surface of the droplet, and finally refracted again as it leaves the droplet. This causes the light to spread out and form a spectrum of colors, a rainbow. Isn't it amazing how much science is involved in our everyday lives? And we've barely scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and understand. So, the next time you boil water, see a rainbow, or even get a static shock, take a moment to appreciate the science behind it. Remember, the world is full of wonder, and science is our way of unraveling it. Until next time, stay curious.